Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Founder's Fortune, where last time out we suffered the loss of our first colonist here in our little settlement, which was all very sad indeed, and it was a bit unexpected too, if I'm completely honest. So yes, we said farewell to the unfortunate Giselle, who passed away last time out, and I thought that she died of the flu. I thought the flu had taken her because she caught the flu, and we sent her to bed to have a little lie down. We sent Dr. Peter up to her as well to see if he could help, because he does have, if we look in there, he's got the better flu treatment perk thing just here. So we thought, yeah, okay, that'll help. Unfortunately, he tried it, but it did not work. So Gisela was still ill with the flu, so I just told her to stay in her bed. I right-clicked on the bed and said, yep, stay here until you're fully healed. I thought that would do the job. However, what happened was, as lots of people in the comments have pointed out on the previous video, is that she did not die of the flu. She died of starvation, because we'd explicitly told her to stay in her bed. She did not get up out of her bed and go and get some food when she was hungry. So she stayed in her bed because we told her to, and then she died of starvation. And that's what caused all the damage. She was so hungry lying in her bed with the flu. But because we'd said, do not get out of your bed until you are healed, she did not, and then she died of starvation. So I didn't realise that was a thing. I didn't know that was the thing. I thought maybe our little settler people here would have a little bit of self-preservation about them. I thought maybe if they realised they were starving to death, even if we'd given them an order to go and do something, maybe they would actually just, go and get some food. But no, that is not the case. It's not like in RimWorld. In RimWorld, if something like that happens, the colonists they do have a little bit of awareness and they would go and get something to eat. But not so in Founder's Fortune. So, okay, so that is noted. It is noted. It's an unavoidable death there. I was not aware that was a thing though. So never mind. Poor Gisela is now alas gone. We've got a little grave for her over here. We'll try and build a little a nice graveyard type thing over here. And if we can build a little statue or a monument or something to the people that we've lost, that would be quite nice. So there we go. We did, however, welcome a new colonist. So yeah, we've not gone down to 4. We're back up to 5 still. We welcomed Rosalind last time, who did come in and kind of cause a little bit of trouble around the place. She did go and start, being grumpy at people. I think maybe now that she's had time to settle in and she's got a bed and all that kind of stuff, because it took us a little while to get her a bed. Now that all that's in, she does seem a little bit happier. She does seem a little bit jollier, which is wonderful. So, yes, Rosalind has now become a forester because, of course, we lost our chief forester in Gisela. So she's now going over here and she's chopping down trees and all that kind of stuff. So that's wonderful. Wood is actually piling up quite a lot. We've got quite a lot of wood right now. Don't know if we need quite so much, but we do want them to get their skills up because we need them to care for these plants here. That would be what we want them to do now. Really, we want fruit from these and we want cotton from these. And of course, they need care. And we've not got people that can look after them anymore. How far away are we from getting that, actually? Peter, where are you? Forester. So this is your primary job. So yes, what have we got? We need 2 points until you can plant pine trees. And I think it's another 1 to look after fruit, another 1 to look after cotton, possibly. So you're not quite there. You've got 1 point available. And Rosalind, you have no points available at all. So yeah, we're not really getting anywhere near them having access to look after these things. However, what we could do, hang on, Pete, you come over here. You learn about foresting. You go and learn from the bookshelf about foresting. So Rosalind can be out here providing wood. You can go and read a book about all this kind of stuff. So maybe that will help. You can get your points from reading these books over here, and then you can learn how to look after our plants over here. That would be wonderful. If you could do that, Pete, that would be splendid. That would be really good. And we're running out of food. We've got 22 cooked food right now. We did get this in last time, which was lovely. We got ourselves a nice well, and we made Bridget a lovely watering can, which you can see she's carrying around there. So these things are growing a bit quicker, I think, or they're providing more yield. I'm not entirely sure. What's she going to get from this? That generated 2 tomatoes. I think we used to only get 1 tomato out of those. So that's pretty good. So we're getting some more tomatoes coming out of these. I wouldn't mind somebody helping out a little bit with this. Can we get Horst onto some farming, please? Can we make him like a part-time farmer? Because that food does look a bit low. And Bridget is quite obsessed with just cooking these things up immediately. I'd rather you just did all the planting. That would be wonderful, Bridget. So yeah, she's literally getting the tomatoes off of the plant and then cooking them. I'd rather she just got on with, planting all of these things in the first place. So what is Horst up to right now? Horst, oh yes! We told Horst to go and grab loads of cotton, didn't we? We gave him an order to just wander about the place and just go and grab loads and loads of cotton from all the different cotton plants that are lying around the place. That is wonderful. Right, Peter is a level 2 forester. Well done, Peter. This is wonderful. So we'll have that. Planting pine trees. No great use for us right now, but then you can get planting apple trees. That's going to be really handy. That's going to be really, really useful. Right, Horst, just want to make sure you're not going to starve to death whilst you're on your cotton picking mission here. Because that would be bad. That would be a bad thing. No, you're okay. You're okay. But I'm aware that we've given you these sort of explicit orders here. So we want to make sure that you're okay. Now, see, no, look, he has realised that he's quite tired and he's going home to bed. So he's used his brain a little bit there. But okay, that's fine. Right, Horst is coming back. We do have quite a lot of cotton. Quite a lot of cotton. Turn that into cloth. And then we could use that to make some outfits. Now, we do have people that could do with some outfits. Oh, who's burnt out? Peter. Really? Peter, all you were doing was reading some books. He's been working under terrible conditions. Great food, lives in an amazing home, satisfied with life, mastered his profession, lots of friends. Oh yeah, your life is so difficult, Peter. My goodness me. Okay, fine. So Peter's gone off in a strop. Okay, what exactly is he doing? Where is he? He's just stood on his bed. Okay, right. Oh, and then okay, I don't know what happened there. He just teleported through the floor, and now he's just staring at the back of Antonia's head. Okay, fine. Oh, now Rosalind is feeling a bit grumpy as well. Okay, hang on. You want to relax. We can sort that, can't we? We can sort that. And you want to reach level 1 as a forester. Surely we can get you to that point. Surely we can get you there. However, you've just done that. Why not just go over here and have a relax? And that will mean that one of your wishes has been met, and then you'll be a little bit happier. So there we go. You've had okay, that was a very quick relax, and now you're having some more food. Okay. Do you want to go back and relax again? Because I want you to have your... There we go. I want to have your wish met, because that means you're going to be a little bit happier about life and such. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Wonderful. I was just waiting for that to happen. So there we go. So a wish has been fulfilled. So her mood can creep back up a little bit. So the only person that's having a little bit of a bad time with his, utterly, utterly terrible life here is Peter. But okay, in 8 minutes, he will snap out of it. And just checking in on Horst over here. Yep, Horst is grabbing the last bits of cotton, I think. I think that's it. And now he's just going to have a little sit down. Do you know what, Horst? Fair enough. You've done quite a lot of good work there. But we could do with turning all of that cotton into cloth. So Horst, you are the craftsman person. So get weaving, please. You get weaving. Peter's found this really good spot over here for relaxing. I like the idea of this little area here because it's kind of away from everywhere else. That sort of wall comes out here, so you can't really get round this way. You can get around just here, but it's quite private. It's quite secluded. It's like a sort of a private beach area. I do like the idea of that. Right, and Bridget is a level 5 farmer. Did she get there by cooking tomatoes? Okay, that's fine. However it works, I'm not bothered. Okay, so she has 1 skill point available. Why don't we get baking at a bakery? Even though I don't think we can construct a bakery, I think that's probably worth having, because we can't make master outfits either. Right, let's get Horst back over here. So Horst, come over here, grab some stuff, if you would be so kind. Turn it into, so turn all of the cotton into cloth. Oh, Antonia's a level 6 miner. This is all going very wonderfully indeed. Right, we have 3 skill points available. Let's put it into deep stone mining. Yay, there we go. I mean, we can't build a deep stone mine, I don't think. Can we? Do you know what? Now I'm questioning myself. Can we do that? Hang on. Work. A deep crystal mine. Just that. Deep stone mine. 400 wood. No. 20 iron ore. No. Oh, and 500 coins. Absolutely no chance. No chance of that happening at all. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, Horst is having a chat with Peter. Horst, have you finished doing all the stuff over at the loom? Oh, you have? Oh, well done, Horst. Well done. I was sort of looking around over here at stuff. You must have got on with that fairly quickly. Okay, so now we have 70 cloth. So the question is, what do we want to do with this now? let's have a look at what we can do. So we can make ourselves some clothes. But do we want to make clothes for people that are in the colony, or do we want to make some clothes and then just sell them on? We could make a gambeson and sell that. Selling price is 250 coins. So we could make one of those to sell, and then we could make... What do we want to make? I mean, yeah, miner's clothes might be quite a good thing. That might be quite a good thing. We've already got... I know we haven't got any foresting clothes, have we? Now, yeah, a few people pointed out that when Gisela died, we did bury her with all of her things on her. So we buried her with her forester's clothes on, and also with her axe. So we didn't take those off her corpse, unfortunately. So again, another thing, another lesson learned. So we could make some forester's clothes and give them to Rosalind, and then make a gambeson to sell. I think that might be what we do, because the mining stuff is going okay. We're okay at mining, but then she hasn't had any clothes before. She's not got any fancy sort of clothes. Has our mining person, who I've completely forgotten the name of, Antonia. Okay, how about, yeah, we'll make one of those, and we'll make some miner's clothes. There we go. Right, and then Horst, wherever he is, he's just stood in his room. Okay, Horst, right, job for you, my good sir. Come down here, get working on this. Tailor some clothes, please, Horst, because that is quite important. So we can get this done. This is going to take absolutely ages to get that through, though. That's going to take a long, long time. But at least we have the exact amount of cloth we need. We've got 70, which is perfect to make those two things. And then we'll actually have something to trade with. So if a trader ever comes by ever again, we'll have something to actually trade with when they are here. Rather than just going, hello, we've got one potato for sale. We can actually sell them something and then maybe buy some stuff back off them, which would be wonderful. That would be very good. I think Horster's... Well, he's not finished. He's not done. He's having something to eat. Also, in terms of research, what do we go for next? We have 17 research crystals right now. So hang on a minute. Hang on. Pause time. Do we go for Architecture 2, which would let us have the confusing coloured carpet? We can't go for stone weapons, unfortunately, because it does need one of the research scrolls, which is not particularly wonderful. Or do we just go for decoration? We could just get decoration now, and that means the first, 1, 2, 3 columns of research are done. So we're moving sort of through it in a fairly sort of standard way. Let's get decoration. Let's get that done. Because then we're moving along in a nice sort of standard way. So, okay, we'll do that. And there is a lot of wood now. We can't get any more wood. So, Rosalind, you're quite clever. Where are you? You're currently over there. Do you not stop? Are you not stopping? Yeah, there you go. Right, you're having a little sit down. So, Rosalind, would you like to analyse some crystals? And I notice that Peter, with his newfound skill that he's learned about dealing with the pine trees, he's actually come over here to care for the pine trees. That's good. Is he going to tend to this one now? Yes, he is. Okay, that's very encouraging. Okay, good. So he's working on that. So we know that he's got that. I don't know what he's doing there. Oh, he's having a little dance. Oh, that's nice. He's doing the pine tree dance. And now a jaunty jig to go with it. Okay. Oh, he's utterly delighted that he's tended to a tree. Do you know what, Pete? This is brilliant. This is brilliant. That's what he's doing to relax, is it? He's just having a little dance. Oh, Horst is a level 3 craftsman. Well done, Horst. Good job, you. What have we got? 2 skill points available. We could get making bows. But we could also get the master outfit ability unlocked. Can wear outfits. Oh, no, sorry, that's not making master outfits. That's the ability to wear the craftsman's master outfit. Sorry, misunderstood that. Yeah, how about we get making bows? Let's do that, because that seems like quite a sensible thing to have. I like that idea. Okay, right, and we've got our gambeson done, have we? Where do we keep things? Where do we keep stuff? Is it in there? Yeah. There we go. We've got ourselves... we've got a wooden watering can to sell as well. And a gambeson. So we do have some stuff to sell, which is very, very handy. Okay, and then he's making this final thing that is going to go to Antonia. Okay, well done, Horst. What's Peter up to? Peter, can you get back to researching foresting? Can you learn more about foresting, please? Because then that means you might get more skill points, which means you can care for the apple trees and the little cotton plants. That would be really handy. And it's quite good that we've maxed out on wood. because they're not going to go out and chop any trees down. They're not going to do that. So they will spend their time looking after these things. So can we just get that done? Can we get that done very quickly? What does he need? Does he need 1 or 2 points for that? It's only 1 more point to look after the apple trees. That would be great. If you could get that, Pete, I'd be very, very happy. I mean, it's taking a little while for him to actually, get the knowledge out of these books. And Pete has a knack of teleporting. I think he's got some sort of weird teleportation thing there, because when we saw him upstairs standing on his bed, he then just sort of teleported downstairs, and when he stands downstairs, he can teleport upstairs. So Peter's got some sort of inbuilt teleport. I mean, it's a little bit fancy. It's showing off a little bit, Peter, but okay, it's fine. I mean, it makes things quicker. There we go. He's gone straight back downstairs. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit strange. That's a little bit strange. I think there might be a tiny little bug there. I mean, it's only a little one, a baguette. Let's just say it's a lovely, delicious baguette. And Peter is a level 3 forester. Peter, this is wonderful. Please go and look after our apple trees. And I'm just going to send you to just go there. That is my order. The Fat family would like apprentice miners' clothes. We're not going to pay your tribute. Away with you. Are you going to come and attack us? Because, we're all right with that now. We're okay. Right, so Peter has now stood outside, and now he is tending to the trees. I think Horst is distracting him. Oh, but they're buddies. Oh, that's good. I like it when our people get on. However, Horst, he is trying to get us some food. So if you could just, leave him for a bit. He's trying to get our apple trees growing. It's taking ages to get these apple trees sorted. So if you could just, leave him be. Horst, is there nothing you need to be doing, Horst? Can you go and just do something else for a bit? Actually, Horst is a little bit worried that we're not prepared for winter. I mean, given that summer has only just begun, I think maybe that's a little bit of a worry that you needn't have right now, Horst. But okay, I mean, what have we got? 32 raw food. Got 30 cooked food. We can only have a maximum of 60 cooked food, however. Is it worth putting in another cooked food storage thing? Just to make people feel a little bit happier. Is it worth putting one of those in? I mean, is there a better one? Is there a better one in here somewhere? Beer barrel storage, iron ore box. There's raw food storage. But no, the cooked food, I think, just goes onto these things that are in life for some reason. It's a little bit strange. But yeah, let's put one. I mean, we can tuck it wherever, really. We can just put it there. That'll do the job. Oh, that does mean we're going to use up 30 wood, which might mean that he's not going to tend to the trees quite so much anymore, which is unfortunate. Yeah, now he's going to chop a tree down. Oh, that's somewhat annoying, isn't it? I don't really want him to do that. Okay, right. He'll get this tree down, and then he'll go back to looking after the plants, which is lovely. Okay, he'll get this tree down then. Show off. Right, Horst, leave him alone. He's busy, Horst. He's very busy. Do you know what you can do, though, Horst? You can gather that cotton, and then you can gather that cotton. Oh, hang on. I didn't hold the button down. There we go. Gather both of those bits there. Rosalind is a level 5 scholar. Nice. And then go and weave that, because you might as well. And Rosalind, level 5 scholar. You've got 1 skill point available. Can't do anything with it. But okay, we shall have it in reserve. And we have unlocked decoration, which is wonderful. So now we can have ourselves all sorts of lovely things. The Rug of Wealth. The Rug of Square Order. A round Rug of Wealth. Okay. A round Rug of Square Order. Okay. I mean, I'm interested. How do you make a round Rug of Square Order? Okay. Rugs of Wealth 3x3. Okay, so there's different sizes of the Rugs of Wealth. Potted plant in a stone pot. A comfy armchair. Oh, that just sounds delightful. That sounds very nice. How can we make a comfy armchair? I don't think we need a comfy armchair. I think it's going to be something that we're not necessarily requiring. Is it going to take up loads of resources? Oh, look at these things. These are brilliant as well. Lovely curtains and things. We could make some pots. It's nice. Gives us a beauty of 6, which means that people are happier with where they live. That's quite nice. However, seating. Okay, so comfy armchair. Yeah, it uses a lot of cloth, as you would expect. What with it being comfy and all. Yeah, I don't think we can build one of those right now. We can't build it anyway because we haven't got the right amount of stuff. But I'd rather save up the stuff, the cloth, and spend it on outfits and things. That's what I'd rather do. Also, actually thinking about that, Antonia, Antonia. Where is... You should have a clothing rack thingamajig somewhere. Hang on. Where's your room? That's your room in there, is it? Antonia's room. Hang on a minute. Hang on. This is a little bit mean, but there is Gisella's clothes stand. She's not going to need that anymore. She's not going to need that. So let's just move that over there. Hopefully, do you know what? Horst. Oh, he's dealing with cloth. Okay, is Horst going to come up and move that? Yes, he is. Yeah, he's going to go and grab it from there, and then he's going to move it over to... Oh, no, he's going to have a chat with Rosalind first. Okay, it's fine. Please make it a good chat. Don't fall out. Yay, friends, best friends forever. Right, go and... Oh, crikey. Can you not see that people are very important and very busy? Sorry, they've got important jobs to do. Okay, there we go. Now, Antonia, take ownership of that. And then on here, we can give you the Apprentice miner's clothes. And I think when you wake up... Did we just disturb you? I think we might have done. But now she's got on Apprentice miner's clothes. They do look a little bit... Are they really Apprentice miner's clothes? You look like an assassin. You look like you should be skulking around at night time in the dark, apart from your hat, which would be a bit of a giveaway. Although it is a very nice hat. Yeah, that I wouldn't have said they were miner's clothes. Okay, but there we go. They are miner's clothes because the game says so. So, wonderful stuff. Miner's clothes are now on, so she can do more mining, she can do it quicker and better and what have you. We've maxed out on stone. Do you know what? Why don't we build ourselves another stone storage thingamajig if I can find whereabouts it is. It's just there. So, another stone stockpile probably would not go amiss. So, pop that just there. So I'm going to take up a little bit of the tiny bit of wood. So which one of our trees need care? Yeah, not that one at the end does. That one there, and that's it. And these ones haven't been planted yet. They're not even there. Do you know what? Let's get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of this as well. I know it's been cared for, but it's not doing anything. So get rid of that and get rid of that. Just so they're just out of the way. They're just not going to get in our way anymore, and we're not going to waste our time on them. Are you coming over to deal with that? So there you go. Whack that tree with a hammer. Absolutely. That's how we deal with this. And now that's been built, more stone can be stored, which is lovely. And then of all these as well. We could do with all of these being tended to as well. Where's Pete? Pete, what are you up to, my good sir? I know he is. He's tending to the trees. Oh, well done, Peter. You're doing a grand job. Keep it going. And these two have just met a wish. Okay, so what have you done? You want to become a buddy with Bridget. Okay, I think Bridget might be... She's quite busy right now, but go and have a talk with her. That's nice. And then Horst, what was your thing? You want to become a friend with Bridget. Why is that? You're currently a great friend. Why do you want to downgrade your... Why do you want to do that? That's not very good, is it? You can tell your colonists that you're not going to fulfill this wish. Yeah, Horst, it might put you in a mood, but we're not going to do that. Wish denied -15 to your mood. That's a very silly thing. Again, Horst with his lofty ambitions of sitting on a chair. Okay, that's fine. Right you are. I mean, after you've done your little chat, do you want to go and sit on a chair? Would you like me to tell you to sit on a chair, Horst? There you go. Wow, absolutely enabling you to live your dreams to the fullest, Horst. There you go. There's Horst. And he's completely delighted. And now he wants a vase in his room. Well, that's just showing off, isn't it? Okay, that's possible. We can do that. Maybe we should go through and have a look at people's wishes again, actually. She wants to reach level 6 as a farmer. That will happen by virtue of just time passing. Antonia wants to become a buddy with Pete. Pete wants to become a buddy with Antonia. Okay, this seems to make sense. Right, hang on a minute. Go and have a chat. Pete and Antonia can go and have a chat. And then Rosalind wants to impress Peter and become good at foresting. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Are you still set as a forester? Yes, you are. A trader. A trader has arrived. Okay, this is wonderful. Now, lots of people are chatting, but the traders do stick around for a while, so that's fine. The Honourable Warriors are asking for 19 stone and 1 crystal. Do you know what? Yeah, why not? We can get that back fairly quick, and it will make you like us a little bit. Yeah, friendly if relations are over 25. What are we going to get from this? How much has that gone up? 24. Ah, botherations. It's nearly there, but not quite. Ah, yes, hang on. Before we go and talk to the trader, we had a goblin attack last time, didn't we? So we lined up all our people over here, which did drag, unfortunately, Gisela out of bed, which probably did not help with her sort of flu and then starvation issues. But then we stood our people over here, and the goblins never came. We never got attacked. So I didn't really know what was going on. It was a bit confusing. But it has been pointed out in the comments that maybe if we're allied with a goblin settlement, if we're friends with people over here, I mean, is that one there? Yeah, so if we're friends, let's say with the children of the forest, is that these guys? Yeah, that's the children of the forest. Maybe the enemy goblins came through here, and because these goblins are our friends, they said, oi, no, we're going to fight you baddie goblins. We don't like you. Don't go and attack our friends. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe that is why we did not actually get sight of the enemy goblins, because they got killed over here somewhere. That makes, that's good logical sense there. If that's not the case, I don't know why we didn't get attacked. They just got bored and didn't bother attacking us. But okay, right, everyone finished their chatting. So there's lots of people having lots of talk. So have we got anybody who is a diplomat? Not you, and not you, and not you. And Peter is. I just kind of feel like if we have Peter talking to the trader, that's probably a better thing. Right. Okay, what's he going to do? He's going to go care for a plant. Good job. But first, can we go and trade with the trader, please? Yeah, we'll do a bit of trading. Then we can have a talk, because I did just notice on here, we do have a bit of a relations thing with the Traders Guild. So we might as well have a chat with them and just see how they get on. So, hello. Right, we've got some stuff to sell. We have a gambeson and a wooden watering can. Okay, so we do not have enough space for 337 coins. Do not worry, we will go and spend some stuff. So here we go. This is where we get the scrolls from. This is where we get the scrolls from that we need to do our research. A few people have said, are you sure it's nothing to do with the scroll sort of table thing here? That's where we keep them, I think. But I think the scrolls we have to buy. I don't think we can write our own scrolls of knowledge, because then we'd already know them. The knowledge would be in our heads, I suppose. So we have to buy them. So this one here does have quite a few. So if we buy one scroll, that's okay. So we're going to get 155 coins from that deal. So I don't think we can buy another one, but that is one scroll coming our way. And then we could buy a bit of illness medicine. That might be a wise thing for us to get our hands on. That leaves us with 67 coins remaining. And I'm tempted. Should we just buy everybody a strawberry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 5 strawberries. And then we're going to gain 36 coins, which is lovely. So yeah, okay, we'll confirm that trade. Thank you very much. So there we go. Right, and hang on, Pete. Can you talk to them now? Can you just go and have a chat and see if that helps with our relations with them? I mean, given they're lying down doing the trade, doesn't seem very professional, does it? But never mind. So let's see if that helps. Let's see if that helps with our relations with the Traders Guild. Okay, it looks like he's finished chatting. Did it go up a little bit? Oh, I think it might have done. Yes, charmed by a diplomat. So it's crept up the tiniest amount. Okay, right. I'm happy with that. That's okay for now. So Pete can go and tend to the trees, because hopefully if he tends to all of these trees, they might one day actually produce some fruit, because they've been there for absolutely ages. So hopefully that might happen one day. And now let's have a look. Where is Antonia? So Antonia is getting stone. That is very good, but let's get you over here. Grab some more crystals, please, because now we have ourselves a scroll. We have a research scroll. One scroll on this research scroll stand thing. And yeah, I don't think if we right click it, we can't do anything. You can analyze a scroll, or you can become a scholar. So yeah, what have we got? Research scrolls. So what does that exactly do? What does that do if you have that? Hang on. Rosalind's quite clever. Where do we get that? Yeah, she's got that. Can read ancient scrolls to gain some knowledge out of them. So I imagine... do we have to do that? Right, research selected. So what research do we want? We want basic medicine. Oh, it requires 2 scrolls. Botherations. Okay, never mind. We will have to wait, I think, until another trader comes by. Then we can buy another scroll, and then we can study them to get the knowledge out of it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. I was thinking we're going to get loads of lovely kind of healing plants growing, but But no, seemingly not. Okay, next time, healing plants, next time. Okay, Rosalind, you're not doing anything right now. So you go to the bookcase here and you learn about forestry. Because that's the thing you want to actually learn about. You want to reach level 1 as a forester. And by the look of it, if we put time on nice and quick, that's not going to take too long to happen. So there we go. Wonderful. So now Rosalind is a level 1 forester. Antonia is a level 7 miner. Okay, that's wonderful. Right. What can you do with your 1 point in forestry? Can't do anything right now, but yeah, we want to save your point to go down the whole planting pine trees and looking after things route. So that's going to be handy. So, okay, thank you. And then the miner, yeah, this is going to be, is it just the deep iron mining and then the deep crystal mining? Which is okay. I mean, she's getting significantly better at it. She's very, very good at mining. It's just a shame that we can't do much with the new stuff she's learning. But never mind, at least she knows it. Do you know what? We have got quite a lot of iron ore and quite a bit of stone. Is it worth, just to hurry on our medicine research, is it worth going over to here? So let's just get Horst to go and have a chat with the trader. Oh, they're just leaving. We got there just in time. So yeah, iron ore and stone. We've got 43 coins. So we've got 43 coins. So let's say we wanted another scroll. That means that we don't have enough money for that. So we need to get ourselves the value of 175 stuff. And we could just sell quite a bit of this. So what have we got? We don't have 125 coins. So how much iron ore have we actually got? 45 bits. So what if we sold 25 of our iron ore? Which is probably a terrible idea. But right now it means that we can maybe start researching healing plants. And then also some stone. Let's get some stone sold as well. Oh, that hardly sells for anything at all. Yeah, we need another 40 odd coins. The colony is paying... hang on. The colony is paying 40 coins for this deal. So hang on, if we can just drop that down a little bit. 39 coins. So that's the optimum amount of stone and iron ore. So yeah, there we go. So 125 plus 11 is 136 plus the 43 we've already got means that yes, we can buy another scroll. Okay, that is probably well worth doing. Yeah, let's confirm that trade. There we go. And the trader has just gone. We got there with no time at all to spare. Oh my goodness me. But now we have 2 scrolls, which is very good. So Rosalind, can you... Hang on. Right, now we need to pick our research. So research basic medicine, please. So we've not got anywhere near the right amount of crystals yet, but we also need to get ourselves loads more sort of stuff out the scroll. So let's see what we can do with this. So Rosalind, stop reading about trees and plants and stuff and come over here and do some scroll analysis. Now this is your time to shine because you came to us with that skill. That was the skill you had when you arrived at this place, I believe. So this is now your moment. So go and analyze a scroll. So let's see what happens. So the scroll is, okay, it was a short-lived moment of analysis because she's decided that she's hungry. Okay, a new person has arrived. Right, okay, hang on a second, hang on. So I think what happens is, I think somebody's pointed this out in the comments on a previous video, is that when everybody's all happy, when everybody's expectations have been met and everybody is very sort of upbeat and jolly, we might get a new person. So it looks like we do have a new arrival here. They do look rather old. But of course, if they're old, they might have lots of skills because, they've been around and done many, many things. So who would like to go and have a chat with them? Okay. Now, the only thing is, do we go and ask about their traits? That does make them a bit grumpy. We saw that with Rosalind, didn't we? We did go and try and find out a bit about her. And, then she did have a sort of negative mood modifier thing for a little while. Do we want another person right now? Do we want another person? I think we're doing okay right now. We've got Rosalind and Peter doing sort of research and tree cutting and stuff between them. Antonia's quite happily just mining away at everything there is. Bridget is very, very capable at the farming right now. We've got so much stuff growing. We've got loads and loads of tomatoes growing. We've got potatoes in the ground, loads of those. We've got 14 cooked meals, which is okay, but 74 raw food, which is absolutely wonderful. So she's doing okay as well. And Horst is just, getting on with doing everything else that needs to be done. Do we want to have another person right now? I do find it a little bit frustrating that you can't just go and ask this new arrival here what they're good at. I do find that a little bit strange, because they've turned up here and they want to join, but they're not going to tell us anything about themselves. So yeah, if we went and got them and they joined, and then we found out that they were a scholar, we've already got 2 people who are quite good at that. We've got Rosalind and Horst. They're pretty good at doing the research stuff. They're okay at that sort of thing. So we don't need another scholar. So it's a bit strange, really, that you can't just go and ask what they're good at. I mean, that's kind of your entry requirements right there. If she said, yeah, absolutely, I'm a doctor, I'd probably take a doctor. But yeah, if they're a scholar, I don't particularly want another scholar because we've already got 2 of those. However, I do feel a bit bad about just leaving them here. They've come here on this wonderful little boat, let's be honest. I don't know what happens to the boat afterwards. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe we should go and get you in. Let's get you in. We can have an extra person. They might be able to help out on the farm or whatever. So go on accept the migrant. In we come. Right, so let's hope they're not, a cannibal or a maniac or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, that's off to a good start then, isn't it? There you go, big sad face. So, Sabrina Ernst. It's a shame we can't live together with the goblins in peace. Can't we find a way to be friends? Okay, aggressive relations with goblins and unprepared for winter. You've not even had a look round yet. You've not had a look round. I'm a little bit miffed they think we're unprepared for winter. We're midway through summer and we've got loads of food growing. There's so much going on. Okay, so let's have a look. So yeah, all your expectations haven't been met. You want to, again, lofty ambitions of sitting on a chair. You would also like a place to store some tools. Absolutely. What do you like? You're a xenophile. That's good. So you're quick to trust newcomers. You don't like fighting other factions. Okay, so you're a lover, not a fighter. You hate the fall. Brilliant. Okay, so there you go. You instead spend your time complaining about muddy paths and windy days. So you're always going to have a bit of a negative sort of mood in the autumn. And you're an animal lover. Just playing with them for a bit will get her mood up instantly. Okay, that's quite good. And do you have any skills? You're a miner. Okay. Yeah, that's not brilliant. That is not kind of what we needed. We've already got 1 miner, and there's only so much stuff we can mine. So, yeah, okay, you're okay. Do we want to train her anything else? Do we want her to go and be anything else right now? I'm tempted to set her as a farmer. I'm tempted to just go, do you know what? Go and do some farming. That could be quite useful. But then also, it could be quite handy to get her up to at least 1 level of soldier, just so we can give her a sword and we can have a couple of people that can fight. Okay, Sabrina. Right, come over here. First thing you're going to do, go and train for combat, please. Let's try and get you up to the point where you can use a sword, because that would be quite nice. Pete, how are the plants doing over here? Are they all looking good? That is growing okay. That needs care. That doesn't need care. That's 71% grown. Come on. That's 75% almost grown. That's not quite there yet. How's that one looking? 70.2, 73.3. Okay. So it's looking pretty good. And here we go. Right. She's sort of wafting her hand relatively ineffectually at this training dummy. I mean, yeah, I think it'll survive. I think it will survive. But if she gets that point up, that means we can get her a wooden sword. And then with the wooden sword, that means that she can at least provide a bit of defense if we get attacked by angry goblins. Okay, wonderful. Right, so she also does have... I feel a bit bad about doing this, really, but she also does have a room. She's got a room set up. So, I mean, if you put take ownership, does she stop doing what she's doing now? Hang on, if we put take ownership, does that... Oh, there we go. No, it doesn't. Oh, no, she does. She has to go away and do something else. Okay, does that stop her training there, though? Does she have some soldier points? Oh, yeah, she has. She does have some soldiering points already in. Okay, right, that's fine. So she wants some wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, well, I can absolutely sort out one of your wishes right now. Just you watch this. Watch this. Hello there, Sabrina. This is a chair. Would you like to sit in it? There you go. There you go. Lofty ambitions indeed. And, Sabrina, this can be your tool storage area. Hang on, go and sit down. Go and sit down. Look, there you go. You can sit on a chair as well. Wonderful stuff. I mean, you're sat opposite Horst, and Horst, not long ago, also had the lofty goal of sitting on a chair. So maybe you could talk to Horst about what it was like when he sat on a chair. And, you could exchange war stories about how it was when you each sat on chairs. How exciting. Okay, back up to 6 colonists. I think we need to get some more things constructed over here. So we need another little sort of weapon rack thing, and we need another armour stand. That would make sense. So let's get those in. So where were they? Storage. So weapon rack. Pop that one just there. And then we want to get ourselves An armour stand. And let's put that down there. Lovely. Do you know what? Whilst we're here, why don't we put a clothes stand into everybody's room? Just so we know the deal with that. So a few people have got them. We've got two. Yeah, two. Three. There's one in that room as well. So why don't we get one over here? We just pop that into that corner. In fact, let's put that by the window because that's nice. And then we'll put that one by the window there as well. So there's 4. He's already got one. So Pete's got one. No, you've got one as well just there. Okay, wonderful. There we go. So everyone can have their own clothes stand because it seems a bit silly that we've not got those kind of things. And there we go. Sabrina has had a lovely sit down. Her wishes are slowly being met. She wants a big payday. She'd also like a vase in her room. Okay, just to try and get her life satisfaction up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Let's get a vase in her room as well. Where is it in here? Oh, let's get you about a nice blue one. Why not? In fact, no, you've got a red hat, Sabrina. Let's give you a red one of these, and we'll just put that. We'll put that just there. There we go. So it can be by the little plant pot thing. Right. So that's another one of your wishes done. And what's the next one? A place to store weapons. Okay. Right, absolutely. That is done. That's the new one. Take ownership of that. And hopefully, there we go. Right, she's not grumpy anymore. Wonderful stuff. So she still wants to have some friends. We can work on that. Peter, however, Peter would like some of his wishes met now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. At least we're working on this. We're working on basic medicine. And if we get basic medicine done, that is going to give him a huge boost to his satisfaction. It is a little way off. Rosalind is still working through the scrolls, but at least we've got now the requirements in. We've got the scrolls. We can go and get the crystal things. So yeah, it's all looking very good. The children of the forest have asked for some food and 1 coin. Now we do quite like them. We do quite like them, and I think they did save us from an attack from their fellow goblins. I think they beat up some goblins that were coming for us. So 20 tomatoes. We've got 93 raw food right now, and I imagine a lot of that is tomato based. So I think we can sacrifice that for them. Again, it's still summertime. We've still got a whole day of summer, so we've got loads more tomatoes to grow. So yeah, okay, of course. There you go. And now, yeah, we're really good friends with them. We are very, very good friends with them. And that's good because they are over here. They're over here. They're kind of the gateway to the world for us, I suppose, because this is where people get in and out, and they're right here. So hopefully, if any goblins do come along and try and attack us again, then they will deal with them, which is very handy. So yeah, it's probably quite a good idea to keep them on side. Okay, Sabrina, you're having a little lie down right now. Go back to training, please. Go back to training for combat, because then at least, yes, we can get one other person who can have a sword and go and do some fighting. That would be handy. And then over here, in fact, can we make stone swords? No, because we haven't got the knowledge of how to do that. Okay, never mind. So let's get a wooden sword set up over there. And let's get Horst, who's doing completely nothing right now. Let's get Horst. What are you doing? You're going to go and impress somebody. Is that something you want to do? No, okay, that's fine. You go and make some tools because you're a craftsman. That's what you do. You go and get that sorted, please. And I'm intrigued to see what happens when Rosalind finishes research on this scroll thing. What happens? So it's gone. Oh, and that's it. It just contributes 1 point to that. So that's it. It takes a long time to work through them. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that's quite a lengthy job there. Okay, well there we go. We are 1 scroll down to getting basic medicine. We now just need all the crystals to come in, and then we're going to be looking pretty good. And there we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Sabrina is now a level 1 soldier, which is wonderful. So let's give her the knowledge of wooden swords. There we go. So you can use a big pointy sword, which is wonderful. And then over here on your weapon storage thing, there we go. Wooden sword assigned to you. Splendid. So now we have somebody who can do some fighting. And now I think what we should do is, I think we should get her farming. For now, at this point in time, let's make sure we get loads and loads of food so we can easily sail through the winter without any problems. So, Sabrina, I'd like you to become a farmer, please. So you should be able to deal with tomatoes and potatoes. I think that's going to be fine. So let's just see what she does. So stop hitting that thing. You've got your basic kind of tools in. So then what we need to do is we need to come over here. Let's get you to make a wooden watering can. So Horst, you just sort of sat there doing nothing. So you go make that, and then we'll assign that to Sabrina, which would be very handy. So then she can have a wooden watering can, and then hopefully we can start seeing loads and loads of farming coming through. And again, it's going to be handy to have 2 farmers, because at some point, when we've got our medicine research done, that means that we can grow healing plants. And we want that to be growing as well. We want lots of healing plants so we can get illness medicine and healing potions, and we can sell them on and all that kind of stuff, make a bit of money. So yeah, that's what we want to do as well. So having 2 farmers is probably not that bad an idea right now. And with that done, with that now in and her trained up and now her working on her new sort of career in farming, I think we will finish things up for the moment. I think we've done okay. We have done okay. I mean, we did better than last time on account that everybody's still alive. And also, nobody's really in a mood. I mean, Peter's expectations are not being entirely met, but for the most part, everybody is happy. People are all very happy, got all the jobs assigned. Horst is still sort of just wandering around doing odd jobs here and there. We sort of have to tell him what to do. Everyone else has got jobs. It's all looking very nice. Got loads of stuff in storage now. Plenty of raw food, so things are looking very nice. We could do with some cooked food. We could do with maybe Bridget getting on with providing some cooked food. That would be quite nice if she could work on that. That would be lovely. But yeah, things are looking very, very good right now. So next time, I am looking forward to getting basic medicine done. That's going to be a big thing for us. I don't know if we'll get it done before the winter. So we might have to wait until the spring before we can actually get the herb things in, the healing plants kind of in. But we will see. We will see. But that can be our aim for next time. But yeah, it's all going very well. So we will finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be lovely indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Founder's Fortune. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. He's gone down the lifts, even though they're not built. The lifts aren't finished. People, this is very dangerous. Martin said it's fine and gave me a negative review. You silly man, Martin. You've clicked the wrong button. It looked like he had no trousers on, which was a little bit strange. Oh, Linda, with your gleaming golden words of appreciation. Linda says, an okay hotel.